What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me today. I got the old headsets on, just so I can make sure I can hear everyone, or make sure that I'm working here. So today's going to be a topic pretty simple. It's just going to be about how to choose a product and make sure that your skills match the opportunity. So I just made a small slideshow, and then we're going to be using some of the same storylines from Russell again, because I think they're so valuable, and I love how he kind of does the storytelling with everything that he does. And I have a lot of his books, like .com Secrets. He does a really great job at explaining everything through story, and I think for me that definitely resonates. And so I know, because I keep forgetting to schedule these things out because I'm not sometimes sure exactly what time I can get on, but I'm doing it normally around 8 every day if I can. But I'm going to get a video out this is my third 75 straight. So we got we got my foundation here. We got Taylor and Paul. And so if anyone's watching it on the replay, again, go ahead and put #replay. And then, guys, my assignment is, before this ends for you guys, is to put what you learned or how it affects you and how you can apply it, like something like that, just a quick sentence, so that I make sure that you guys get something out of this. It is fun to just share ideas and bounce things off each other. With that being said, let's see if I can jump into my share screen. Boom. Okay. So right now we're just going to be talking about this right here. And I'm going to go back in and out of the presentation, but just how to choose a product and make sure that your skills match the opportunity. Okay, that's kind of the title, and that's what we're going to be going over. Now, I just wanted to start off by reading some of what Russell says here. Let me know if you guys can see that. So it says, he kind of talks about and this is kind of the header here, stop wasting time on B-level opportunities. And for us, I just kind of wanted to simplify, just say how to choose a product and make sure that your skills match. And then he says, do your skills and opportunity match? If not, no matter how amazing your skills, you'll never see the crazy money and success that big companies do. Have you ever moved into an opportunity that doesn't match your skill set? This is something I did a lot, because if you guys know anything about Russell, he started marketing. He started making his own product and doing funnels. The first thing he ever did was for a potato gun. I'm gonna actually take this off. So he literally made a course on how to build a potato gun, and then he would sell that online. And so if you guys remember from last episode or last video, he was not in the potato gun industry. He was in the industry of how to sell potato guns. That's how he started, right? And so and he also did supplements after that. He said, I had A-level skills, which means like he had phenomenal marketing skills, but I applied them to a lot of B-level opportunities. Like, what's the demand really of a potato gun? And just for fun, let's do this potato gun. See if I can get a picture of it. Oh wait, this is on Bing. 1 second. Here we go. Potato gun. Just so you guys can kind of see it, and it's kind of fun to. So this thing right here is a big old potato gun. Whoops, didn't mean to go into there, but can't really get that off my screen. Either way, you can literally put a potato in there, and it just fires it from really far away. So that's kind of what he started with, which is super interesting. And obviously it's kind of funny to tell people that you started with that. Anyways, continuing on, he says, until we started our software company, ClickFunnels, which is a multi-million-dollar company, there was a ceiling to each of these endeavors that no advanced strategy or skill could overcome. He said, look at the opportunities and everything, not just business, but your relationship opportunities, your spiritual opportunities. Are you at A-level opportunity in all areas of your life? If not, then change it. That's powerful, guys. Like, we are talking mostly about business, but you can apply this to relationships. You can apply this to your spiritual, which is like religion. And And he says, why? Because it takes the exact same amount of effort as the B-level opportunities. That's what's interesting. That's powerful, guys. Like, same amount of effort, but different results, because you're involved with certain different people. You're promoting a certain product that maybe has zero reputation. It doesn't have any buzz, if you will. So then he goes into a couple of stories here. He said, whether you have a small Toyota Corolla or a big Toyota 4Runner, they're both going to take the same amount of effort to drive, but one is going to carry a lot more people and stuff than the other. Okay. And that's why we talk a little bit. Let me just show you guys this about the vehicle later on. What he's saying is like, look, you could get a small dimpy car, a 2-person electric car, or a ginormous bus, basically. But one of them takes more people and it takes the same amount of effort. And he goes, my friend Bill had a buddy who was in an A-level business opportunity and sold his company for $100 million. He didn't work as hard as Bill or me, but the opportunity allowed for that kind of growth. Most of us just go out there and whatever we stumble upon, that's what we start running with. And again, this is one common thing that I want to reiterate, is that if you guys just kind of do whatever is handed to you, then, and not analyze and kind of reflect on, man, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Then you might miss out on some opportunities, right? And he says, I met a surgeon once who couldn't understand how I was making so much money. He said, I don't understand what you do. I went to school forever. I cut people open. I operate on them. I do all these things, but you're obviously making way more money. I don't understand it. And he said, we got into this debate, and he's like, how are you that much smarter than me? And of course, he's like, are you joking me? He's like, I think I'm smarter than you. You think I'm smarter than you? He's like, dude, you're a freaking doctor. He's like, you cut people open. You're dissecting arteries and gluing them together and saving lives every day. You're way smarter than I've ever dreamt of being. It's not even a contest. But put two of us in a room, ask anyone. You're way smarter than me. The only difference is the vehicle that I chose to apply my knowledge is in has the ability to make more money. That's completely it. So he's saying, why are you smarter than me? He's like, I'm not. I just chose a different vehicle that could be a little bit, the potential was there to be a little bit more lucrative. And so he kind of finishes by this. Actually, let's read that at the very end. Let's go back to our presentation. So I just wanted to put here, present. If you have a lot of skills, make sure you pick something that is worth your time and energy. I said certain products or services are better than others. And obviously this chick's, I put that there because she's, putting all the same amount of effort, but not seeing the same amount of results as maybe someone else. And sometimes people are like, look, I did everything that you said. I did the course. I set everything up, but I'm not getting any results. So it's like, okay, well, what are you promoting? Is it something that is valuable in the marketplace? Is it something that, has a little bit of buzz behind it? And what is, the opportunity of it? And then if it's not there, then you kind of have to take a step back and say, man, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Should I switch it up? And then, so just powerful tips for your product. For me, especially when you're in marketing, affiliate marketing, I think the more you know about your product, the better. And so my biggest thing is, before you promote something, you should probably consume it, which means like use it or have the service. And I'll give you an example. When I did pest control, I still do it right now, but my first year, I'm out in California telling people, yeah, this is a great product and stuff. And they're like, oh, well, do you use it at your house? And I said, well, no. I'm not going to lie to them and say, yeah, I have it, because, at that time I didn't even have a house over there. I was in an apartment. And fast forward a year or two later, I'm selling here in Idaho, near where I live. And my mother-in-law, where I was living at the time, got the service. And so it's a lot more powerful saying, man, I have the service. It's great. My wife loves it. She gets them to come back whenever there's a bunch of bugs. And so it's a lot more powerful when you have firsthand knowledge and experience using whatever you're doing. And so that's one big tip I have. And then this is what we were talking about before, right? So the vehicle, what opportunity you choose largely affects your results and you. Okay. But this isn't, again, I want you to make sure that right now I'm talking mostly about business because we're talking about affiliate marketing, but you can take this exact same concept in work, in your relationships, and your goals. Right. And I'll give you kind of a personal example. we know a friend, I'm not going to disclose her name, but there were some signs, when they were dating that, man, maybe this isn't going to work out, like they're getting close to marriage, and man, I'm just not sure. But then they went along through with it anyways. And if they maybe if they would have analyzed a little bit beforehand, because now that there's different kinds of divorce things going on or have already, and so if you analyze your relationships, what kind of work you want to go, what's the ceiling of it, and then what are your just your goals before you pick the product or service that you want to promote in your life. Okay. And so that's kind of it from that presentation. I want to end just what he says. Russell goes, I'm giving you permission right now to consciously choose the opportunities in your life, from relationships to business to personal life to spiritual life, whatever it is. Consciously make the choice. I'm giving you permission to make those changes because I know that a lot of times we need that. It says, you have my permission. Look for your A-level opportunity and seize it. Okay, so that's kind of what I just wanted to end with, guys. Remember that, whatever vehicle you choose largely defines the results you have. So make sure that, because all of you guys are awesome, you have a lot of skill sets that not everyone has. Make sure that you're promoting or matching yourself up with the right opportunities so that you can succeed. They need to match, because if you're up here in this opportunity, it's like, man, you're going to be working way harder to get where you want to go as opposed to before. So before I just close this, guys, I'll wait 1 minute or two. Please just put down what kind of thoughts or ideas you guys had from this presentation before we give it a close, and then I will send you all off. And this is why you guys are writing that. It's so important for me. Like before you promote a product, let me fix this hat real quick. That it's something that I've done and I've learned from and had success. Otherwise, why would you ever want to send anyone else that way? That wouldn't make sense. So what are some of your key takeaways here? Then I'll go ahead and read them out. Okay. Paul says, I need to take more time, step back more often, and match up my A priorities and let the B's go, and not fear and not feel bad about that. No, it's true. Like, you definitely have to just kind of prioritize. You only have a certain amount of time every day to put your energy in something. And if you waste it on little small things, then whenever I was doing my internship in college, one of my biggest phrases that I remembered is a guy named Matt was saying, you only have 100% energy in a day. And if you give and allocate a bunch of this energy to a bunch of garbage and crap that's not worth your time, you're going to be exhausted whenever it comes to stuff that's actually important. So I did like that. And Tia says, watching live, this was an awesome way to explain how and why to promote products you believe in. Yep, exactly. And so that's kind of all I wanted to say, guys. Tomorrow, I'll be going into the next topic. If you guys, like I said, have any questions or comments, make sure to put it in the Facebook group or in our YouTube comments. I can definitely make videos about what you guys want to see too, because I obviously love learning and applying these things. And a lot of times you guys are showing up and like, I have no idea what I'm going to learn, but hopefully it's helpful. And other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a great night.